Hey guys, Malcolm here, Survival Know-How, and today we're taking a look at the November Prepper Gearbox. This box is all about fire starting and a very cool renewable light source. Stay tuned. Alright, so let's jump right in. You open up the box and the first thing you get is kind of a card explaining all the different items you get this month. I don't want to spoil them just yet though, so let's put this aside for now. Next up, we have another informational card. Now, if you remember your initial Prepper Gearbox, you got 2 cards and this little carabiner to contain them. So we had to make a solar still and some pressure points. And now we get to add a card all about how to harvest fat wood. So fat wood is resin-saturated wood that is great for fire starting, and you can go out and harvest it yourself. So this has some really cool information about that, and we will be adding this to our collection of useful knowledge from Prepper Gearbox. Awesome. So this month we only have 2 items, but these are more high-value items than usual, right? So instead of getting a couple of lower value items, we're getting 2 very high value items. And the first one is the LuminAID. Now, if this looks familiar, you may have seen this on Shark Tank. That's where I was first exposed to this. And it is a renewable light source, right? So it's, you charge this in the daytime, and then you have light in the evening. So I'm pretty excited about this because I'm a big Shark Tank fan. So let's open this up and check it out. All right, so we open it up, and the first thing that you notice is just how compact this is. But if we unstrap it here, it looks like it expands. Oh, it looks like you gotta blow this guy up, okay. All right, cool. So we got like a little cube thing going on. Oh, look at that. And this turns into the lantern holder. And look at that, you got a really nifty omnidirectional lantern right here. You know, this is perfect for if the power goes out if you're going on a camping trip. So this little guy will provide you up to 12 hours of light, but it only takes you about 7 hours of daylight to actually charge it. So I'm pretty impressed with this. In my own preps, I have several crank flashlights, right? I love the idea that you can never run out of power with those. You don't have to worry about batteries, you don't have to worry about it being stored for a year and then you finally get it out when the power goes out and your batteries are dead. You know, you just kind of crank it up. And this is very similar in that you don't have to worry about the batteries ever dying. You know, if you're without power for a week, no problem, man. You charge this in the daytime, and then at nighttime you get all the light that you need. 12 hours of light is way more than enough. And like I said, I first saw these on Shark Tank, and they were really pitching these as a way of providing light to like third world countries, like in Africa. Because they're very affordable and they're renewable, which is awesome. So it looks like it has several lighting settings here, as well as a flashing setting if you're in a natural disaster type situation. So this is awesome, Prepper Gearbox. Thank you. I'm very excited about playing around with this guy. I will definitely be adding this to my power outage bag, right? This thing is perfect for it. So like I said, this month we're getting 2 items, and that is the first item, and the next item is by Livefire. So this is the Livefire Emergency Fire Starter Duo. So Livefire, you might recognize them as being the company that makes the 550 cord with the red strand inside. That you can pull that strand out and that acts as a fire starter, right? It's very cool. I've got a bunch of that. I really like it. Livefire as a company, you know, they get a great reputation. I've never had any issues with them. So let's open this guy up and see what these 2 fire starters are. So it looks like they both come in individual tins here, and it looks like the front of the tin slides right open. So let's find a way to add a few sparks to this and, you know, see what happens. All right, so I got my Mora Black here. It's got a little fire starter on the side. Let's throw a few shavings on there and see what happens. Ah! Fuck. Hey! So it looks like you gotta kind of fluff it up a little bit. It's got some kind of cloth in there. You gotta kind of break up the fibers a little bit. Alright, so that's a really easy way to get your campfire going. But let's try to slide this guy back on there, see if we can't put this guy out. Alright, so that's it for the November Prepper Gear Box. Just to recap, you get 2 of these fire starter kits by Livefire, which is awesome. I have a lot of fun with these. You get one of these omnidirectional LED solar-powered lanterns, also inflatable, which is really awesome. I'm pretty excited about that one. And then lastly, you get a Fatwood informational card. So very cool. If you guys are interested in any of the gear in this video, I'll have links to all of them in the description below. If you guys want your own Prepper Gear Box delivered to your house every month, go to preppergearbox.com and go check them out. They are very affordable, and you know what, man, it's just fun. It's just fun. Every month you get some new toys to play with, some new gear to go out in the field and test and experiment with. If you guys are new to my channel, hit that big red subscribe button down below. I do videos about prepping and survival. And don't forget, guys, knowledge weighs nothing. So long.